Hey guys, I'm Alessio and this is my cinema, and today I'm gonna talk about movie periods. As you can see, I'm still holding the microphone as I did for the Schindler's List review, cause I don't know how to hold this thing anymore, and I saw that it's not so bad, the audio, doing like this, so for the moment I will do like this. And I didn't say it in Schindler's List review cause I didn't want it to ruin the review. This is another video where I talk about just cinema, not a particular movie, like I did last week for Wes Anderson filmography, we can say, where I was talking how I feel about him and all those things, and I think I will make a video like this every week because I don't know, I think it might be more interesting. And as I said, this week we will talk about movie periods. You might be wondering what I mean with movie periods, and with movie periods I mean all those periods that you live where in your life you want to watch just a particular kind of movie, maybe from a certain decade, maybe from a certain director or actor. I want to talk about the movie periods that I had in my life since I started this love for cinema. For me it all started with horror movies, because there was a period 5 or 4 years ago when I was searching horror movies in every way because I wanted to be scared, till I understood later on that horror movies are not just scaring, they're about suspense and other things. They're not just the scare that you get for a moment. And in that period I saw lots of horrible horror movies that they weren't good at all. There were some exceptions, like The Descent, the movie about those girls that get inside the caves and they get trapped inside there. That was really nice. Also the second one was a bit good. I don't remember if in one of them there was a weird ending, there was a double one. It was a bit weird, one of them. So I don't know, you should watch that one. And thanks to this period I discovered one of my favorite directors, which is Lars von Trier, known for Dogville, Melancholia or Nymphomaniac, if you know what I'm talking about. And I didn't know him for any of these. I was searching horror movies, as I said, and this Irish girl, which I thank, once suggested me to watch Antichrist from Lars von Trier. I can't say that it's a proper horror movie, but I find it really good, even if it's very weird. That if you like Lars von Trier, probably you already watched and you like it because it's Lars von Trier, and if you like one, you might like it all. And it was also a very painful movie for some scenes, so if you like to feel pain when watching a movie, maybe this is the movie for you. Now I want to talk about one of the periods that I have the most from time to time, and this period is the silly action movies, like for example Ride Along 1 and 2. I sometimes need to watch those kind of movies. I know they are not so good, but I have fun sometimes, and I just like to watch those movies. Let's say I have a weakness for those kind of movies. I don't consider them good, but still I can't do without them. And sometimes when I'm watching a certain period, maybe I find an actor that I usually don't like and that I didn't knew that there was in this movie, and maybe I found out that I like him in the end. It happened lately for Seth Rogen, and thanks to Seth Rogen also to James Franco, so I started watching all the movies that they did together. Also The Interview, which I thought I would never watch because I felt like it wasn't that great movie. It was fine in the end when I watched, but it wasn't that great. Lots of noise for nothing that movie made before it came out. And also thanks to this I watched the 127 Hours by Danny Boyle, which I couldn't start watching because of James Franco, and at the moment I didn't like him at all. But he was good in this performance, and now I can sort of like James Franco, even if I liked him before in movies like the first reboot of The Planet of the Apes, which was very good. One of my favorite movies of the last year, as well with the set. Mostly because I like apes and the sort of animal, but still the movie is good anyways. And I think that I can thank these kind of periods for the love that I have for cinema and for the fact that it always stay fresh, because I'm always watching different kind of movies. For example, in this period I'm watching directors. I'm choosing a director and watching just his movies, as I did for Wes Anderson and as I'm doing for Spielberg now, because I almost finished. I won't do every movie of him. I will just do a final chapter for my story with him. And also I'm doing Kubrick. Maybe I will do just one movie, or maybe another video where I talk just about Kubrick and how I discover him and how I feel about him. I don't know what it will be the next. Maybe after I will have a will to watch war movies or epic movies. Maybe because of Spartacus, I don't know. I will maybe watch Ben-Hur after. You know, it also came out the amazing remake of Ben-Hur. So I'm sort of interested to watch the real one. Or maybe Shining will make me feel like I want to see more thrillers, because there are some thrillers that I want to see in this moment. And probably those periods are maybe not the only thing that makes me love this industry, because I also like challenges and I like to be the first in something. I feel like I want to be the person who watched the most number of movies. I just don't know why. I just feel like this. Sometimes I feel like I need to be the first in something just because of this, and after I completely lose interest in that thing. It's very stupid, maybe childish, but it's just like I want it to be sometimes. And maybe it won't happen for movies, because I love them no matter what, and they will finish the good ones one day. I for sure won't go to watch the bad movies from the 5th, for sure. So this relationship that I have with movies doesn't make me understand why people sometimes always focus on just one kind of movies, or maybe just one actor. There is people that might watch maybe Martin Scorsese's movies 20 times and just those, without going and finding something else, maybe something that they might think they don't like, but they will find out in the end they love as well, maybe as much as they do a Scorsese movie. I don't understand them. Maybe you are one of them, one of those person that can watch just one kind of movies, but I still don't understand how people can watch just one kind of movies for the rest of their lives. But probably it's just me, because I love this industry so much, and I would like to know what are the periods that you experienced, maybe which was the weirdest one when you were going to search something really weird. Maybe you were watching just B movies, like it might be Sharknado, just because of the fun in watching them, or I don't know what else you might have like. So maybe if you see this video, you might tell me in the comments. It would be really appreciated. You might like this video, you may even subscribe if you want more of these cinema talks, as I call them, and see you next time.